Ooh.
Here we go then. Are you ready?
Yeah.
For crying out loud! I've lost our listener intro. I've got it here. I've got it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Good.
How's it going? I'm Matt Barr from Looking Sideways podcast. You listen to Tim and Gendo. Known these boys for about 20 years now. Enjoy their podcast of uncut, unfiltered 20-minute chat. Nice one.
Cheers, Matty.
Thanks, Matty.
He delivered that quite well, considering we recorded that last night after about
at 1 a.m.
beers. At 1 a.m. after about 6 beers. We just done Matt's... so Matt does an action sports podcast. And for the last 2 years, we've done it twice now, haven't we? Well, this was the third one, I think. We did his Christmas special.
Sideways podcast. It's a look into action sports, siding sideways, and other related endeavours.
Now then. But we always do
It's
his
fine.
Christmas one.
And we can say that because he's never going to listen.
He won't listen to it because he said last night in his podcast that he hasn't listened to our podcast yet, so he won't listen to this anyway. So have that, Matty.
Have that, Matty.
But yeah, did his Christmas one last night, didn't we? There's a bit of a quiz on there. But we didn't finish. We started at 8:30 and we didn't finish till 1.
The podcast won't be that long though. Like that's not how long the podcast will be. I'm sure he's going to edit it. It's not like our podcast that we run for 20 minutes. Sous le monde. That's French.
We stopped
only.
for a few wee breaks, didn't we? And
we did.
But no, it was nice to have a catch up with Matty. That's kind of Sunday night covered, isn't it? Really, we're starting from the end.
Just a very quick bit of business for you. Matt Barr does indeed do the Looking Sideways podcast. It is a very good podcast. It's a proper podcast, unlike this one. And it's he does tackle. He takes on some of the big names from the world of action sports and other related endeavours. And I do implore you to go and give it a bit of a listen. Actually, if you haven't already. In particular, he chats to Christina Koch. Koch. She's a astronaut, and she came down last year. She came down from the ISS.
She beamed down.
She came down, and she stayed up there the longest duration for any female astronaut. But she's a frother. She's a surfer, and she was taking loads of photos of surf spots from the ISS as it hurtled around the globe at 17,000 miles an hour. And if, like me, you're a bit of a space geek, that's a particularly good episode to go and have a listen to.
Yeah.
So that's that. That's Sunday night. That's Matt Barr. Thank you, Matt Barr. Thanks for the intro. It is indeed Tim and Gen's weekend podcast. Welcome back. Merry Christmas, everybody. And let's get into it, shall we? Shall I start the clock?
Yeah, go on.
Boom. There it goes.
We're off. Matt
20
didn't
minutes.
Really explain the fact that the podcast format is us talking about our weekends. We should kind of just say that's the idea. If it's the first time that you're ever listening, we basically recap our weekends. And Tim and I normally don't chat that much over the weekend, although we did last night because we spoke to Matt. But we didn't talk about our weekends, so go on, Timo.
There's been some huge... normally we do try and go through it chronologically, but there's been some absolute massive things going on this weekend. First and foremost is that you were set a little bit of a challenge.
Oh yeah, I thought you were going to talk about like massive COVID news then, and you were like, massive thing. You were set a challenge to watch a film.
Absolutely, forget that. But I want to know, because last week it came to light that you, Gendel, have never watched the Christmas movie Elf.
Yeah.
So quite a lot of people on my social media went mental for it, didn't they? And they were like, you were getting death threats and all kinds of things. But
a bit obsessive, really.
So I set you the challenge to go and actually watch Elf. So you had kind of Friday night, Saturday, Sunday to watch it. And did you, in fact, end up watching Elf?
Yes.
Did you really watch it? So you watched Elf?
Yeah, I watched it. It's good, isn't it? I mean,
Is that it?
it's exactly what I thought it was going to be. It was great. I watched it on Saturday afternoon. Luckily, I woke up with my little Christmas present from you. You texted over your Apple login details.
Shut up.
What? What's wrong with that?
It's like modern day piracy, innit? That?
Why? Why is it not the same as you just lending me a DVD for an afternoon?
I don't
I'm
know.
not gonna. That's your movie collection you own, so you just lent it me.
And by the way, before you judge me and go a little bit crazy, it was Sonny that bought the Transformers 1 to 5
Do you know what?
movie
Oh my god,
box
I was gonna have you on that because, to be honest, before I watched Elf, I was just like, I'm gonna see what else he's got on here in case something else takes my fancy. And then I suddenly saw all the Transformers movies. I was like, hang on, he doesn't like them that much.
Shia LaBeouf.
Flipping, that was embarrassing seeing them.
And I bought them. Minority Report.
That's good.
No, what was
What
the other
else
one
you
he
had
did?
on there that stood out?
There's a couple of bad purchases on
There's
there.
a few interesting ones that I thought, he got that on a whim. Should have rented that, not bought
Shutter
it.
Shutter Island.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's all right, but you don't need to own it, maybe.
Nah.
But no, did it. Watched Elf. It was good. Liked it. It was
Funny, innit?
Yeah,
It's funny.
It is funny. It's good.
Heartwarming.
Trying to think what my favourite bit was. I did like the bit with Peter Dinklage in the office as the writer when he gets all aggy. It was nice. It was nice.
Did you cry at the end when they're all singing?
I didn't
A little
no,
tear in the eye.
didn't really.
No.
But do you know what else I watched over the other Christmas movie that I watched that I probably haven't watched in 20 years or so?
Yeah.
There's that saying again, in about 20 years. Maybe longer. No, I don't think I watched it since I was a kid. I think I watched it when I was a kid thinking it was going to be like Ghostbusters, but it was just the humour was a bit too adult for me. I watched Scrooged, yeah.
Yeah.
And I really liked it. I really enjoyed it, actually. And because for some reason I thought I didn't like that film because when I was a kid I didn't like it.
Exactly the same because you loved Ghostbusters. Then you went on to Scrooged, and you're right that the humour was on the next level. It was too old for us back then.
It was it's quite dark, and I think it was too much when you were a little kid. But I liked that. Watched that on Sunday, so that was good. But yeah, everyone chill out. Watched Elf now.
And incidentally, moving forwards, moving on to the new year, we've had a couple of messages in from Neil Drew, Mike Dryborough. A lot of people are quite interested in this new feature that we should potentially explore. Maybe, I don't know, maybe today, maybe not next week, whenever, but Gendo Recommendo.
Oh,
because
I've made a jingle. For it.
Stop it.
I have. Well, actually, I've made 2 jingles. So
Yeah.
maybe we can ask people which one they prefer. You can tell me which one you prefer first. Okay, this is the first one. It's a bit more sophisticated jingle.
This will be good, everyone.
Okay, here you go.
Yeah, I like it.
Gendo Recommendo. Yeah. I added a bit of a in there. That's like my clever voice. So that's when I'm really reviewing.
Like
and then
that
I thought,
one.
but maybe I need something a bit more punchy. It's a bit more action. So this was my attempt at doing like a trailer voice. Like the old school 90s movie trailer voice and
Good.
with an explosion, like an action movie one. So this is version 2. Gendo Recommendo.
Oh,
So there's
yeah.
two versions there. So which do you prefer? Or maybe we'll ask people to message in of which one they prefer, sophisticated or action. Which one do you prefer, Timo?
I think we can probably use them both, mate, to be honest, can't we?
It's our
Get our
show.
money's worth.
Do whatever we want.
We can
So
use
we'll
the first one at the
we'll
start, with
Yeah.
the film 88 music, and then we can end it with and that's it for this
explosion.
week's Gendo Recommendo. Gendo.
Yeah, all right.
Good one, Gend.
Nice. So I guess
Flipping
my
heck, you've done your
recommendo.
homework then.
I know. I've done one other jingle as well, which I'll play a little bit later
Christ,
on.
Here we go. This will be good.
Yeah. No, I'll save that for in a bit.
Okay, so listen, are we going to do the Gendo Recommendo? This week?
I've got one recommendo, but it's got a caveat. So
All right, save it.
I
We'll
think,
come back to it.
What, you don't
So-
want to do it now?
No, let's do it at the end.
Oh, okay. All right, and then we can use the jingles again, get our money's worth.
Exactly.
All right, nice. Yeah, good.
Plus,
I like
if people think they've got something to look forward to, they might listen to the whole podcast.
it. True.
So, come on then, Saturday. So Saturday you watched Elf. That's good.
Yeah, watched Elf. Well, we did our final Brewdog quiz of the year on Friday night, didn't we? So that was like we kind of ended Friday night with that, and then after spending all week on Zoom chatting to each other, we decided to jump back on Zoom and have a few beers, and our wives joined us. It was quite a nice little get together. So it was. I was a little bit hungover Saturday morning, or not hungover, just a little bit groggy.
Yeah.
So it was kind of Elf was welcome on Saturday afternoon for a little.
I woke up pretty
chill. I'm
early.
trying to think what else I did on Saturday. I didn't really do that much. Oh, I know what I did. On Saturday.
Go on.
I finished sorting out. I went and got a SIM card for my dad's phone. Christmas present. Mom, turn this off. Spoiler. #spoiler. Whatever. Don't
Mate.
play this to dad.
Your dad's all over it. You know your dad follows. He's all over Instagram all of a sudden. He follows me.
Yeah, that's me. That was me doing that, following you. So I've set him up an Instagram account. I've basically
Set your dad up on
Oh
Instagram.
my god. Well, basically, right. I got a bit carried away, so I got the SIM card for the phone, and I was like, okay, I've got it, new number, and now I've got the phone, and now I'm going to put all his favourite things on this phone. So I've uploaded I've got the Man United app. I've got the BBC Sport app for the football.
My God.
I've put all his favourite Beatles songs on there, and like Rolling Stones. I've made like the best iTunes like playlists for him. Put all 60s stuff on that he likes. I've put photos on there from my stag do with him in it, and like my mom's 70th. So there's albums of photos on there. So when he gets it, like he can look through photos. I got well carried away, and then I was like, does he need an Instagram account? Yeah. And I thought, well, do you know what? Because my mom's on Instagram and she sees stuff that we do.
Yeah.
She doesn't post anything, but she comments a bit too often than she should, really. Mom, you
Hi,
don't have to
Mark.
comment on everything. It's really nice that you do. You don't have to comment on everything. That's fine. Just like it. But thanks. But I thought she probably shows him those things. I was like, I may as well just set him up. And then on Saturday, I spent time him like following people. So he followed you now. He follows you, follows me, follows my sister. He follows about 10 people.
Okay.
And then the last thing.
Did you put any like naughty people in to follow?
Nah, he follows Beckham. I made him follow Beckham because he'll like following Beckham, see what Beckham's up to, and the Tamworth Football Club Instagram. So he follows about 6 people.
You should slide in an adult film star.
Yeah, I mean,
Something just
as
so
a Christmas treat.
Imagine
There's a little
imagine him
following there,
scrolling.
Dad.
Imagine him scrolling through Instagram on Christmas Day, sitting next to your mom at the dinner
Yeah.
table. Then all of a sudden, a photo of a voluptuous woman
Oh,
pops
look
up
at
on
this,
the
Mark.
screen.
How do I get rid? Oh, well, I didn't do
Bloody
that.
hell, Mark! They're on to me.
Yeah, but the last thing I had to do, so I put all these apps on, and I thought, hang on, I better get his numbers, like from his other phone. He's like, it's a phone after all. He's probably not even know how to open an app. So I texted my mum, went, can you get all the numbers and any important numbers and send them over to me, so I can put them on these new phones, so they're all in. And she went, yeah, I've got all the numbers off his phone. There was three
What?
numbers. That was
Is
all
that
he
it?
had. He had my uncle Ray and Rob from football, and that was it. They're the only numbers on there.
Oh,
Other than my mom and stuff that I already had.
Yeah.
But they were the only other numbers on his whole phone. So his contact list is about, I think, 10 max now.
I'm in it. He texts me, your dad. I
Yeah.
get the occasional text from your dad,
I've added you, and he follows you on Instagram now. So,
mate.
But yeah, he's ready to go. But now I've got to get it in the post today. I've got to brave the flipping post office and try and get it in the post, and hopefully it doesn't get lost, because I spent hours building that thing and making it the ultimate device.
You know what's going to happen though, don't you? It's going to start asking him to update it. Update the settings, and then he's going to be phoning you being like, "Hey up, Gend, what have you done here then? How do I do this?"
The thing is, my thumb is quite fat. And
your dad's fingers aren't going to be able to. He's got such
fat.
Sausage fingers. They're like the size of an iPhone, each finger.
I put it on Zoom, so they're all the apps are zoomed in. So it's like the biggest version. It's like the biggest old person version of buttons. So because these fingers are ridiculous. So hopefully he'll manage. He'll learn. But now he can be on the family WhatsApp. That's the only reason we got it, so he can be on the family WhatsApp. Because he misses out on that, and it's like you want him in. Yeah, so that was my Saturday. Really, it was quite intense, but quite worthwhile. And then until we got the news, and I realised I wouldn't be able to talk him through it in person because I've got to send it.
Yeah, because you can't travel, can you?
No,
can't travel.
But he'll get it. It'll be an awkward Zoom chat on Christmas Day, telling him how to open an app.
We had Wren's nativity play on Saturday morning.
Oh yeah, what was she? So what? And because what was her role again?
Her role, she was the Whoopsie Daisy Angel in Whoopsie Daisy Angel. So Lila is, as you know, has always been like the shoutier one and the everybody look at me. She's definitely got that gene from me in her, and she never got the starring role in any of the nativities. She was always Angel 3 or Mary stand-in 2 and things like that. So Wren waltzes in year 1. Production, the new Moore Hall production is the Whoopsie Daisy Angel. Who are you, Wren? I'm the Whoopsie Daisy Angel. Of course she is. And so, but it was filmed and edited and streamed 2 screenings live on YouTube, 9:30 and 6:30. So we had to get up and watch it live on YouTube.
So they filmed it at school. They filmed it this week at school.
Yeah.
And then put it out live. That's amazing.
So you couldn't, you weren't allowed to record it, and because of kids and all that, kids protection and all that. So they did 2 screenings for the adults, and everyone sat around and watched it on YouTube. And
wicked.
Yeah, it was really good. But the guy, I don't know, or the girl who had edited it, they've used green screen and everything. Next level, dude. Really? Whoopsie Daisy was actually flying through the air to Bethlehem. It was pretty.
No way.
Yeah, and the 3 old wise men were in this. They were in the manger. Ever so good.
That's really cool. Yeah. It's literally made a movie.
How
long was it? Like an hour long or something?
Oh no, it was like 15 minutes or something.
Oh, okay.
So
that's cool though. Could you comment in the chat? All the parents.
Comments were disabled, but there's like a school WhatsApp group, and that was alive with the chat. That was
kicking off. What that Joseph's a bit. That Joseph's a bit wooden.
Yeah. But everyone was pretty blown away by the green screen. It was good.
Yeah,
man.
that's cool.
I was like, "This is gene. Why haven't they ever done this before?" So yeah,
and was Wren
COVID
good?
compliant. Yeah, I mean, she mumbled a few of her lines, so I had strong words. She missed a mark, a couple of the focus marks. She was out, so you could see the camera searching for photo. So I had strong words.
Yeah.
And I'll definitely be going back to school.
She was really good. You've got to nail it on your first one, haven't you? So it's a shame.
Got to nail it, mate. But no, it was really good. So that was nice. I was a bit emotional and
keep it.
Well,
keep it for to look back on.
Yeah, but it's not everybody's. Not everyone's kids are allowed on the internet and stuff.
Yeah.
So just the way it is. It's fine.
Remember it in your memory, don't you? VHS.
Remember it? Yeah. Remember it in your memory. Yeah, Saturday. That was good. Watched that. Then watched Die Hard.
Sick.
Yeah. And National Lampoons did a double header. Double header. Got the fire rock in. Threw a load of crates, and basically anything that moves and anything that would burn went in the log burner on Saturday night. So we decluttered quite a lot, really. Probably toxic fumes filing out the top of the chimney. No, it was all good. That's so there we go. Shall we see what our listeners have been doing?
Yeah, go on.
Hi Tim and Gend, this is Dave Thompson. And this weekend I finally finished decorating my hall stairs and landing and putting the Christmas decorations back up after my wife decided, once we'd decorated the house with the Christmas decorations, that she wanted to change the colour of the walls. So we undecorated the Christmas decorations, decorated the hall stairs and landing, including glossing more doors than you can shake a stick at. And then finally redecorating for Christmas. Not that anyone will see it because we're in lockdown. Awesome. Hope you had a good one.
Oh,
Good effort. I've seen a few of his decorating updates on WhatsApp, Thompson's, and it's a big job. It's a decent sized house, and a few times he's looked a little bit over it. But well done, Thompson.
Well done, Thompson.
Good
in
effort.
In the words of our American friend Christian, DIY. Like, why would you bother?
No, we got it. We got it the way you said it.
Oh, you did. Okay. Thanks for that.
No,
Cheers,
you
Dave.
should always explain. You should always explain the DIY.
Listener story number 2 now.
Hello, you two. This is Johno Verity. I'm being a little bit quiet because I just got told off for being too loud talking on the phone because Hirsch is doing voiceover downstairs. So my story for the weekend, and this one is a corker, is that we always have the tradition of watching a selection of smulchy Christmas films. And
Smulchy?
Smulchy. I was thinking that. What's that mean? Does he mean
sexual?
smulcy? I think he means smult. Is it smulcy the word he means? But he went with smulchy. So whatever. Jono, that's not a word.
And this time we were going to watch Love Actually, which we pretty much watch every year.
Is Love Actually a schmaltzy movie?
Yeah, not smulchy.
And Amazon, who we'd bought it on, Amazon Prime, they had deleted Hirsch's account. I don't know what happened, but anyway, that meant that we had to buy it again. So we bought Love Actually for a second time, which is a shame because it's obviously not the kind of film you want to buy twice. Anyway, that's my Christmas story. Hope you all liked it. Bye.
It sounded so weird though.
Was he in a toilet? He sounded like he's in the toilet.
No, it sounded very echoey. He should have just texted me. I could have sent over your login details. have you got Love Actually? Could have passed them around. If anyone wants Tim's login details, just DM me.
I'm changing it. Mate, so here's the thing. So my login details we've got an Apple TV, and the Apple TV remote, if you hold down, there's like a dictaphone. Not a dictaphone, like a diction button that you hold down, and so if you're typing things in or you need to put in passwords, you hold down the button on the remote and you speak into it. And I think Sky Q and loads of other people do it, Amazon Fire Stick and all stuff. But on the Apple TV one, anyway. So the other day, we were sitting there, and Sonny, I've had to put the passwords on enable it because he'll just click on it and he'll navigate and try and buy whatever he wants. Like I said, he's already bought Terminator's Transformers movie.
Yeah, of course he has.
He has 1 to 5. Yeah. So now I had to put it on. So anyway, we're sitting there, and he's seen obviously us purchase a few things and say a few things. Bearing in mind that he's 3 years old, and I sat next to him the other day, and he sat there and he went, and I was watching him click, and he scrolled down, buy, and I went, well, he can't buy it because the password's enabled. Which account? Tim at Lockdown Project. Bam, click, password. He presses the diction button and he goes, THE capital LUC.
No.
Mate, and he said the whole password and got one character wrong in the password.
What? Because is that how
heard,
you do it? Do you talk it in?
I talk into it, and he's obviously sat there and heard me talk it, and then he's absolutely copied me.
Oh my god!
But he even got the capital L. He went capital L.
Wow.
Yeah.
You need to change that password.
Well, I did, and I've just given it to you, and now I'm going to have to change it again.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Johno. Final story from a listener, and this one, truly international. Here we go.
Had quite a sporty weekend, actually. We went ski touring, and I went on my bike yesterday.
Worth noting at this point, this is international free ski legend Mr. Paddy Graham, live from Innsbruck.
Very cold at the moment in the Alps. Innsbruck is cold but quite dry. Andrea was ski touring on Saturday. She's a snowboarder, but she's trying to pick up skiing, so that was nice. We had a nice way up and a nice way down. They prepared the slopes because the ski resorts are closed at the moment, so you have to walk up there to get back down. Yesterday, I was on my bike by myself, but yeah, Andrea's been banging on about your guys' podcast for the last couple of weeks. She really likes listening to it after work, and she said it helps her wind down after being at the stressful hospital. She likes to listen to you guys blabbering on about your weekend. I've not tuned in for a couple of weeks now, so I'm going to have to play catch up. But yeah, I would say Andrea's a big fan, and you generally make her evenings more fun after she's listened to it. She really appreciates it.
Cheers, Paddy.
So yeah, sporty weekend.
Still
Cold,
going.
Couple of glasses of wine. Had some raclette. That was nice, proper alpine, you know. We're mountain people over here.
I love that. That's one of my favourite ones we've ever had. It was good. I love the fact that Andrea's liking the podcast. Thanks. I mean, Paddy almost seemed annoyed about how much she liked it.
Andrea, hello. That's really good. She's our first proper international listener.
Yeah.
And she's a doctor, so she's clever, so she knows what's up. So that's wicked.
Yeah, that's really good that we're winding it down at the end of stressful health times.
Oh.
But Paddy, that was a wicked one. You should do one of them maybe you should do an Alp update every week. That was good.
Oh, we could get live from the Alps every week, couldn't we? See how the mountains are doing.
Yeah. If anyone else is in the Alps, send us a little message.
You could get back on the jingle making end and do some update from the Alps.
Do you know what? I will. Do you want to hear my jingle that I've made? Because we always say that we need a review, don't we? We'd like a review.
All right. Well, hang
people.
on. Hold that thought, because I've got to press some buttons. Thanks for your listener stories. Remember, you can slide into mine and Gendel's DMs. Send us a little voice memo. We are at Tim and Gend on Instagram. Thanks to Paddy Graham, Dave Thompson, and Johno Verity for this week's little stories.
Cheers, guys. And Andrea.
And Andrea, of course. I'm going to restart the clock. Of course, we've only got 20 minutes to talk, Gen, so I'm restarting now. Right, okay. Go on then. So, yes, we do... go on. Reviews.
Well, yeah, no, because we've mentioned a few times that it's nice to get a review, a Google review or a subscribe. Oh, that's the other thing my dad did as well. My dad did on his new phone. He gave us a 5-star podcast review. So thanks for that. Thanks for doing that on Saturday,
Did you subscribe
Dad.
to the podcast?
He's subscribed. He's
hero.
Subscribed and he popped a 5-star review for us. So he's probably going to write a Google review later today as well. So thanks for that, Dad. So yeah, we'd like you to do a Google review, but I thought we kind of said that people write reviews, we'll thank them, we'll give them a shout out and a thank you the week after, won't we? So I thought I'd make a little jingle to inspire people to do that. So
stop it.
Do you want to hear that?
Yeah, go on.
That one. Hang on, where is it? Here we go. Yeah, this is my review jingle. Do. Please give us a nice review. If you do, then next week we'll say thank you. You see?
Oh, I reserve these button presses for when they're really needed, but I think it's needed.
The funny thing is about that,
go on,
because I did it last minute just before we came on today.
Yeah.
And when I do jingles, I often just sing it or record my voice once because I find it's often the funniest one is just the first take. And on this one, when you hear my first do's, I'll go a bit too low. And then I have to go, I go high. So if you listen, my first aga do's are quite low, but then I suddenly realise I can't finish it this low. I'm gonna go higher. So listen to my second bit when my voice goes up. Here you go. Do. Please give us a nice review. If you do, then next week we'll say thank you. down
Play again. Play again.
I'm going to. Here you go.
You obviously forgot that it went down in the song.
Yeah,
Didn't you?
I was like, I can't go any lower than this. I'm going to have to do an impulsive change of key.
I'll go up an
halfway through.
octave.
Yeah.
Go on, one
Here
more.
you go. Last time. Do. Please give us a nice review. If you do, then next week we'll say thank you. Well, there you go. I did that literally about 3 minutes before we came on, so that's why I didn't do a second take. And I thought, well, that's the take, innit? But yeah, give us a review, and then next week we'll say thank you.
Yeah. Incidentally,
that was it, really.
we didn't really push for many reviews last week, so we haven't had any this week. So
No, so we can't say thank you to anyone, but we had good listener stories. So, but maybe next week's that'll inspire. I mean, if that jingle doesn't inspire you to do a review, nothing will. My dad will give us one anyway. So,
I've got to do a couple of mentions. I mean, it's turning into a request show now. This is Brian Stark in Edinburgh. Hello to the Boardwise crew up there, Brian and Sarah. We got in touch. Old Shaka Santa Starkey went surfing in some huge swell, smashed his chest on the seabed.
Wow.
Never giving up. # nearly 60 years young.
good effort.
Well done, Brian. Well done, Sarah.
A legend. Brian's a bit of a legend. Isn't he?
And also,
okay.
Seth Leyland listens. Hiya, Seth.
Hi, Seth.
Seth's 11 years old, and he listens with his dad in the car on the way to school. Not at the minute. They're obviously not at school, but just wanted to say hi to Seth. It's quite nice when people get in touch. It's quite easy to sit here, actually, isn't it? It's easy to sit here and chat between me and you and forget that people are listening.
Yeah, I know. Well, we had a very nice message from Keeley as well, didn't we?
Well? Yeah.
Our friend Keeley sent us a very nice message. So yeah, you're right. It's turning into a bit of a chat to people and say thanks. But Keeley, thanks for your very nice text that you sent.
Yeah, and to Seth, and to Sarah,
right.
and Brian, and to everybody else that's been in touch. So that's
What
really
else have
nice.
you been doing?
So
Tim?
Sunday, which was yesterday, of course, big day. Went for a walk in Sutton Park. Went with my old free radio crew friends. Took some dogs. They've all got dogs, so we took a load of dogs and we went and just had a really nice walk in the park. It was heaving. Absolutely. I've never seen Sutton Park like it. There was people everywhere. So it was a bit awkward, a bit weird. Felt a bit COVID-y. We kept our distances and had our masks and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, it was nice. And then we came back here and just got quite Christmassy. We're cut up. I've got a load of old wood, so I've been chopping it into sizes for the right size for in the log burner. And yeah, man.
Can you chop through one bit of wood in one hit?
Oh no, I do it on the chop
lumberjack.
saw.
Okay.
Do it on the chop saw. Yeah.
Don't you isn't an axe good? It's a good workout if you do it with an axe or something.
Yeah, but it's blunt, isn't it? And it's too much energy.
And things can bounce off and hit kids or something.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
I did a little walk. We did a walk with Johno and Hirsch as well, because it's kind of all you can do, isn't it? The odd walk. Well, I don't think you can even do that now, but we did a walk with them, and they gave us. This is Johno who sent us the message earlier, and Hirsch, and they gave us. We turned up and we didn't have a Christmas present for them, and then they gave us. They went, "Here you go." And we went, we didn't even think about it. So you instantly feel awkward that you haven't got them a gift. Yeah. But they gave us this little pot plant. It was in a bag. It was in a nice gift bag, and this potted little plant with soil in it. And they were like, "There you go. It's just a little thing, and it'll grow. And just give it a bit of water." I was like, "Wow, that's really nice." We then proceeded to walk around the park, and for some reason, we were just walking, and I was carrying the bag, and I dozed. And when you're a kid going to school with your football boot bag, and you kind of kick it off your knees, You know when Alan Partridge is walking along kicking his bag, and in that episode, and a 15-year-old boy, you start kicking your boot bag. I kind of realised I was suddenly doing that with this bag, and I looked in and I knocked all the soil out of the.
Oh my God.
And I suddenly went, "Oh guys, oh no, what am I doing?" And I opened it, and there was soil all in the bag, and it had all come out the plant.
Oh my goodness.
I just turned into a teenage boy for a minute. It's all right. We just tipped the bag up, pushed all the soil
Pushed
back
it all
in.
back in.
And so don't worry, John and Hurst, the plant's fine. Oh,
That's good.
time.
30 seconds. We're actually over by a couple of minutes, but no one's
It's
counting.
all right.
No one's actually counting, are they?
Nah, no one cares. No one's listening by this point anyway, probably.
And then, of course, me and you both finished off Sunday. Like we said at the start, we chatted to Matt Barr from the Looking Sideways podcast.
Yeah.
Drank a load of beers. So
It's nice.
Ended up eating all the kids' food last night for dinner. Pretty bad. Like, made them. They had pizza and carrot sticks and pepper and hummus and all those kind of dippy things. And you just made it for them, and as they were like messing around and not eating it, I was just eating and eating. Before I know it, I'd pretty much eaten their dinner, which is quite bad. But
That's all right, man.
if they're not going to eat it, can't
Don't
force
waste
them,
it.
can you? There we go then. Have a good week. What you up to? Just Christmas, no biggie.
Christmas stuff, going to the post office to go and post this phone. I reckon the queues for the post office are going to be insane, aren't they, today?
Mate, it's not going to even make it. It's going to be like whatever you ordered off the internet that's not being
right.
delivered until the
No, I got
29th.
that.
Well,
I got
it came.
It came, yeah. The thing I ordered last week, it came.
Oh,
So, yeah.
that's
I was
good.
pretty stoked with that. So, I'm going to put that in the post as well.
Oh God.
I'm going to put that with the phone in one package for my parents today. Hopefully it might make it. It probably won't make it. They'll get it sometime.
Yeah.
But yeah, all good.
Mega.
So I'm going to do that. What are you doing? What are you doing today?
I've got to go and get new tyres for the car. All my tyres. I've had a puncture on the back left, and all the other ones are bald. So I'm going to go and see my best mate from school, Paul Nichols, because he's a tyre man.
He'll give you a really good deal.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'm not going to ask him. He will. I didn't want to say yes in case he listens, but then I'll have already had the tyres fitted.
Yeah, exactly.
He's just a legend.
I was just trying to put some pressure on him.
I know you were. Yeah,
But,
he listens. Brilliant. Everybody else, have a fantastic week. A very Merry Christmas to you, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Stay safe. Have loads of food. Have loads of drink. Have loads of chocolate. Enjoy all your presents. Don't forget to buy batteries for your electric items. I had a girlfriend once that had she had bikes for Christmas and they didn't come with pedals.
Gutted. Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
How bad's that?
That's
So
a shame.
yeah, remember all the little bits that you need. Again, have a good Christmas, bro. I'll speak to you,
Yeah,
no doubt,
yeah.
later. But
I'll probably talk to you in a few hours.
Yeah.
But yeah, have a wonderful Christmas, everyone. Yeah, I keep thinking next time we do this, it'll be after Christmas. Have a really good one. Stay safe. Remember, it's just a day.
it is just a day.
Don't get too upset if you can't see people. You'll see them all soon. You
Hey,
will.
and also, let's get down to proper business. Go and subscribe, give us a like, give us a share, leave us a review, all that kind of social nonsense. And we will be back next week with our Christmas special.
Ooh, all right. See you then.
I literally just made that up.
Christmas special. It'll be the same as this probably, but we'll just talk about Christmas a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love you all. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Bye!